my name is Lena. I'm from Germany. I'm very happy to have been invited to this meeting. I work for the European Democratic Education Community. So I'm on the council, and that means we're just organizing democratic education activity in Europe. So this year I was at the International Democratic Education Conference, and I met Javier, and he invited me to this meeting. That's why I'm here. I'm giving 2 workshops here and a tiny little speech. So my workshop that I've just given, that's about apathy at democratic schools. So I noticed at a democratic school I visited that the atmosphere wasn't like I normally know it from democratic schools. So normally when you go to democratic schools, like it's all bustling, everyone is running around doing things, learning things, playing games, like talking to each other. And then I walked in and it was just really quiet. People were hanging around, like they didn't really look like they were feeling like doing anything. And I asked a few people, like, is it always like this? Because you know how you get bad days, and they said, no, it's been like this for a while and we don't really know what to do about it. And I talked to different people and they'd all seen this problem. So I did a workshop at the international conference and 41 people turned up for it. I was really surprised because I didn't think there would be such a big interest, because it sounds a bit dry, you know, apathy at democratic schools. And out of 42 people, and out of those 42 people, 41 had perceived this problem, and they also saw it as something that they wanted to change. Because I asked them if that was something they'd want to change, or if they saw it as a natural part of the process, and they said, no, this is a bit more than just the boredom that's part and parcel of our process of learning. It's more. It's not something we want. It's not something good. So I've been doing this workshop. I'm doing it here again to figure out what the deeper reasons for all this are, and how we can kind of counteract it, like how we can prevent it, or how we can help a school that has this problem. Yeah, and it's been very interesting already. Like, people have had amazing ideas, talked about it. Some people were saying, oh, but it's not like that at our school. Like, our school, it works really well. And like, I was really careful. I tried to point out, this is not what happens at all democratic schools. It's just sometimes that there is this problem, and then I'm looking for solutions. Yeah. Then I'm also doing my second workshop. It's on the UDEC Diploma. So the UDEC Diploma is a kind of school leaving certificate that UDEC has developed, so that gradually we can become independent of traditional school leaving exams. Because what happens at the moment usually is that pupils, they go to democratic schools, they can decide what they want to learn, but they know if they want to go to university, if they want a profession, it'll be much easier if they take a formal school leaving exam. So usually they do, and for that there's obviously a set curriculum that they have to cover. I find it a bit hypocritical that we tell them, okay, you can do whatever you want, but you know, it would be good if you did a formal exam, and if you want to do a formal exam, then you have to do this and this and this and that. So, and then sometimes we say, yeah, we're sorry, you know, we would let you do whatever you want, but the authorities who give out the exams, they say you have to do this. And by that, I feel we push our responsibility away, and I don't think we should push our responsibility away. And I think our responsibility is to find solutions to this. And for me, the diploma is one possible solution, because what happens at the moment is that students from democratic schools, they get the diploma, but they also get another exam, school leaving certificate, and they use both when they apply to jobs. So the experience with that has been very positive. So the employers, they really like the diploma. They said, oh, this gives us a really good idea about like what kind of person this is. And so I hope that we'll get to the point where we don't need the other exam anymore, because the diploma has gained sufficient recognition to work by itself. That's the objective of that. And then my little speech, that's just, that's about, okay, I haven't given it yet, so I don't want to give away too much, but basically I think it's a very dangerous notion to think that you've found all the solutions already, and I think that would prevent us from keep looking. So that would prevent us to keep looking. So we can say that we have some good solutions to some problems, but we don't have the solution. Nobody does. We have to keep looking and we have to keep searching, and yeah, it's so important that we keep an open mind, and I think that's not possible if you think, yes, we have the best solution and that's what we're working for. And as well, in that speech I say that also every step we need to get there, like to advance, even the schools who fail, we've needed them for the experience. Like, we need the people who work really hard and then they get frustrated with it and they stop working for alternative education. But we need them as well to advance this idea. Yeah. Yeah, lots of questions, lots of sort of further ideas, you know, like these little probing questions that really make you question your own points, that help you reflect your own ideas further, that are so important to get anywhere. Yeah, it's awesome. And also, because I speak a bit of Spanish, I try to speak Spanish to everybody, and it's a real big challenge, but it's working better and better, so I think that'll be good. Yeah. Sí, estoy encantada de ser aquí y de ser invitada y de tener esa posibilidad de hablar a gente y hablar con gente. Ah, shit. Sí. Estoy encantada de tener esa posibilidad de hablar con gente aquí. Sí, me encanta mucho.